Raymond Burr was a man whose name became synonymous with television excellence. With his towering presence, resonant voice, and commanding intensity, he captivated audiences for decades, bringing iconic characters like Perry Mason and Ironside to life. Yet behind the fame and professional success lay a life marked by solitude, personal struggles, and secrets that he guarded fiercely. Burr's story is one of talent, ambition, generosity, and the high price of maintaining privacy in an era that demanded conformity. He achieved enormous recognition and wealth, but his personal life was complicated by secrecy, strained relationships, and financial challenges. The duality of Burr's existence, public admiration versus private isolation, shaped not only his career, but also the trajectory of his personal happiness, ultimately leading to both profound successes and heartbreaking losses. Early life and hardship. Raymond Burr was born on May 21, 1917, in New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. His childhood was far from easy, marked by the divorce of his parents and frequent relocations. Moving with his mother to Vallejo, California, young Burr learned early the need for independence and responsibility. He left school at 17 to help support his family, taking on various jobs from ranch hand to traveling salesman, even trying his hand at singing in nightclubs. These early experiences shaped Burr's resilience and work ethic, instilling in him a sense of determination that would later define his acting career. Despite hardships, Burr discovered a passion for performance, eventually studying at the Pasadena Playhouse. Here, he developed his skills in a structured environment, learning the discipline and craft necessary to succeed in the competitive world of acting, laying the foundation for his eventual rise to stardom. Breaking into Hollywood, Burr's early film career in the 1940s often cast him as a villain or intimidating figure, roles he performed with convincing menace and emotional depth. His imposing stature and deep voice made him perfect for crime dramas and noir films. Notable appearances included A Place in the Sun and Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window, where he portrayed the sinister Lars Thorwald, earning critical acclaim for his chilling performance. During this period, he acted in over 90 films, collaborating with some of Hollywood's most esteemed directors and actors. While his talent was undeniable, typecasting as the villain limited the variety of roles offered to him. Yet Burr's commitment to the craft, combined with his ability to inhabit complex characters, showcased his range and laid the groundwork for his transition from supporting film roles to iconic television stardom in the 1950s and 1960s. Television breakthrough, Perry Mason. Raymond Burr's defining career moment came in 1957 when he took on the role of Perry Mason, the unflappable defense attorney from Earl Stanley Gardner's novels. Spanning 9 seasons and over 270 episodes, Burr's performance earned him 2 Emmy Awards and the enduring admiration of television audiences. He immersed himself in the role, studying legal procedures to lend authenticity to his portrayal. Perry Mason became a symbol of justice, morality, and intelligence as viewers watched Burr's meticulous cross-examinations unravel mysteries and reveal the truth. The show's success transformed Burr into a household name, elevating him from a character actor typecast as villains to a beloved television icon. Even after the original series ended, he reprised Mason in a series of 26 TV movies, showing a more mature, reflective version of the character while maintaining his legendary commitment to defending the innocent. Ironside, reinventing television following Perry Mason, Burr captivated audiences again in 1967 with Ironside, a groundbreaking television series featuring a wheelchair-bound former police chief solving crimes. This role was revolutionary, presenting a disabled lead character in a dignified and empowering way. Burr's portrayal combined toughness with empathy, showing resilience in the face of adversity and inspiring viewers with his intelligence and determination. The series ran for 8 seasons, further solidifying Burr's status as a versatile and enduring talent. Ironside demonstrated his ability to balance physical limitations with mental acuity, creating a character who commanded respect both on and off the screen. The success of Ironside highlighted Burr's adaptability, proving that he could excel in multiple genres while continuing to deliver powerful, memorable performances that left a lasting impact on television history. Marriage and early relationships. Raymond Burr married actress Isabella Ward in 1948 after reconnecting years after first meeting at Pasadena Playhouse. Their marriage coincided with Burr's early career milestones, including his role in Pitfall. Despite initial affection and professional collaboration on stage, the marriage struggled due to modest living arrangements and the pressures of Hollywood life. They lived in a small basement apartment shared with Burr's family, which may have contributed to Ward's discomfort and eventual return to Delaware. Although they remained legally married until 1952, the separation was permanent, and both moved on without remarrying. Ward later emphasized that their split had been amicable and disputed any rumors regarding Burr's sexuality. This early marriage highlights Burr's attempts at conventional domestic life, which ultimately failed under the strain of personal circumstances and his growing desire for privacy and autonomy. A lasting partnership. Robert Benavides. In 1960, Burr met Robert Benavides, a young actor and Korean War veteran, while working on Perry Mason. Their relationship blossomed into a lifelong companionship, though it remained private due to societal pressures. Benavides eventually transitioned into production work, serving as a consultant for many Perry Mason TV movies. The duo also shared business ventures, cultivating an orchid business and establishing a vineyard in California's Dry Creek Valley. Their partnership provided stability, companionship, and creative collaboration, allowing Burr an escape from Hollywood's public scrutiny. While they were never openly recognized as a couple during Burr's lifetime, those close to them and biographers generally accepted their bond as a committed life partnership. Benavides played a crucial role in both Burr's personal and professional life, remaining a constant source of support amidst the actor's fame and personal challenges. Professional perfectionism and isolation. Burr's professionalism was renowned, yet his perfectionism and need for control often strained relationships. On Perry Mason, he had strong opinions about scripts, casting, and wardrobe, occasionally clashing with writers, producers, and co-stars. While this insistence on quality elevated his projects, it sometimes alienated collaborators. Beyond work, Burr reportedly severed ties with longtime associates over minor disagreements or perceived betrayals. Over time, his inner circle dwindled to staff and a few trusted confidants rather than true friends. This drive for control, combined with the need to guard his private life, left him increasingly isolated. Burr's story illustrates how the pressures of fame, combined with personal secrets and perfectionism, can create emotional distance, even from those who once considered him close, revealing the hidden costs behind a celebrated public persona. Financial struggles and generosity. Despite earning millions at the height of his career, Burr faced significant financial challenges later in life. He owned multiple properties, a private island, and various international ventures, often funding charitable causes and supporting friends. However, poor investment management, mounting expenses, and a lack of financial oversight depleted his wealth over time. By the late 1980s and early 1990s, he relied heavily on Perry Mason reunion movies to maintain his lifestyle, which could not sustain his previous extravagance. Burr's generosity, while noble, was not tempered by prudence, ultimately contributing to his financial decline. His story underscores how success, wealth, and giving spirit can coexist with financial vulnerability, especially when combined with an aversion to oversight or compromise, demonstrating the complexity of managing fame, fortune, and personal ethics. Final years and health decline. In 1993, While filming his last Perry Mason TV movie, Burr's health visibly declined due to renal cell carcinoma, which had metastasized to his liver. He kept the diagnosis private, maintaining professionalism on set while gradually withdrawing from the public life. Close friends and Robert Benavides remained his primary support system. Even as the disease progressed, Burr focused on completing work, hosting intimate farewell gatherings, and cherishing his remaining time. Despite his physical decline, he faced the end with courage, dignity, and warmth, emphasizing gratitude for the people who had supported him throughout his life. His determination to continue working and connecting with loved ones highlights the resilience and humanity that defined Burr's private life, contrasting the isolation and secrecy he had maintained for decades. Legacy and reflection. Raymond Burr passed away on September 12, 1993, at his Sonoma County ranch, leaving behind a complex legacy. On screen, he remains celebrated for portraying justice, intelligence, and strength, while off-screen, his life reflects the challenges of privacy, secrecy, and emotional vulnerability. He lost friends not through malice, but through the choices required to navigate an unaccepting society. His financial struggles, despite fame, resulted from generosity and lack of oversight. Burr's story reminds us that behind the veneer of celebrity lies a deeply human struggle with identity, relationships, and mortality. His life and career offer lessons about the cost of protecting oneself, the enduring power of art, and the bittersweet nature of fame, leaving an indelible impact on both television history and those who knew his story.